Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here, and today we are back with another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, what I want to do with today's episode, before we go much further, is I want to find these last couple of memories. So we've got 3 memories to find, and I feel like this should be the last one we do, possibly? Actually, no, screw it, I know where this one is. But it's going to be a bit dangerous to get to. We're going to have to enter Hyrule Castle, so, screw it. Let's give this a go. What do we have currently in the way of resources? I'm curious if we've got enough resources to craft anti-guardian armor at the moment. We've got some things we can sell for money. We've only got a couple of standard cogs. We've got a couple of ancient cores. We can maybe do this. Do we have one of those nice reflector shields? Yes, we do. Screw it. I'm gonna get us to try and enter Hyrule Castle. Let's get ourselves equipped with some nice gear. How's this? There we go. This'll do for the hero. And let's warp into Central Hyrule. So I'm going to try and make a fairly sort of front-on assault on the castle today. Now, we're not actually going to go and fight Ganon. We could do. There's nothing to stop us. I don't want to fight Ganon until we have all of the memories, we have awakened all the divine beasts, you know, I want to get all that stuff done so we can get the true ending, because apparently there's multiple endings to this game based on what you do before you go and fight Ganon. So you could just go fight him straight away with like a stick and that's it, but you're probably not going to get the best ending of the game if you do that. Let's see, what am I kitted out with? Let's get a good shield. Where are my shields? Shields are here, aren't they? And we've got the Master Sword out. We are recharged. We've got 1 Revival. We've got 1 Mipha's Grace, and we've got 3 Urbosa's Furies. This should be enough to storm the castle, I hope. We're going to have to fight a few Guardians on our way, and hopefully, if nothing else, we should get enough resources on this attempt to get some anti-Guardian armor, which is a really good investment for tackling this castle. Oh. Let's run in. Always take out the legs if you can, because you get additional resources for destroying the legs. Yeah, each leg you destroy drops like 2 to 3 pieces of Guardian tech. And then when the whole thing blows up, you get some pieces in the middle. Oh, Hightail Lizard. Right. Oh, at some point we should probably start selling some of these monster parts and things we've collected, because there is a store that we've not been to at all that deals exclusively in a separate type of currency for selling the store owner monster parts. That's a thing we should probably get into. Yeah, my chief strategy with this is using the shield to reflect shots straight back at the Guardians, using Urbosa's Fury to stun them long enough that we can get in and attack the legs, and then taking out the legs for most of the damage. Yeah, we can hit the eyes from this side. This should clear us a path through. Okay, there's another Guardian. Okay, so the stun, as you can see, gives us long enough to get in. Using the Master Sword, we can take out each leg with only 2 hits. 2 hits is enough that we can pretty quickly get to the next leg before it gets back up. Oh. I faced the wrong way. I was trying to do this. Oh god, my ancient shield broke. That's fine, we'll get another ancient shield. Basically, the ancient shield ends up taking damage if you're not properly locked onto the guardian while you do it. Not having an ancient shield makes this a slightly scarier prospect. It's fine, we can still do this. We can do it. I'm gonna heal up while I remember. Oh god. I'm not even gonna bother equipping my other shields because against a guardian, all I'm ultimately going to do is I'm going to damage my shields and use them up. No, can I not pop it from this side? There you go, we'll get rid of you because you're going to be part of our escape route. I'm probably just going to warp out of here when the time comes. Because, my goodness, not having a Guardian Shield available to us. Like, usually, take a Guardian Shield, it's usually enough to run into the castle and fight your way back out on a single shield, and still have ultimately, like, even if you have to craft another shield on your way out, you've usually ultimately made a gain in terms of Guardian materials. Ooh. Oh, have we not been this far in yet? So yeah, as a heads up, Hyrule Castle is huge and has a bunch of really useful weapons and, like, swords, shields, things like that. There's really good stuff in here. Oh. Are the doors open enough for me to squeeze through? Yes. Okay, that's good. I want to get any scrap resources I can from those. No, probably not getting any. Let's get in nice and close if we can. Am I close enough to lightning you? Yes. And that should kill you. Good. Okay, let's hide behind this pillar. Then use Rivali's Gale to scale this as fast as we can. I'm going to have a look in a second at the photo that we're looking for, just so I can find whereabouts on Hyrule Castle we want to be. There's not any guardians directly around here, are there? No. Okay, we found a relatively safe entry point. Okay, so we're near some of the bird statues currently. So we have a nice 3D map, which should make it a bit easier to work out where we're supposed to be. We want to be on a bridge to a circular tower, near a cliff, overlooked by some arches and some of those big bird things. Let's have a look at what might be the place. Okay, my best guess is if you look at the spire that's currently toward the base of the, like, if we're looking at this northeast southwest, on the south side there is a very definitive circle that I've brought as close to that south point as I can. My guess is that's where I'm going. We know that Calamity Ganon is, you know, inside the big bit of castle. I'm thinking if we... Let's say this is where we're facing now. If we go northwest, if we follow that road slightly northwest, and just follow that path along, it might take us where we need to go. Is this the path? No, we want to be definitely to our right. We want to be going this way. But the problem with going this way is currently all of the Ganon goop. Can I power through it? Okay, I'm not on the correct side. I want to be further this way, don't I? Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna start going this way around and see if I can make my way from here safely. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with this this room here because I know for a fact there is a Lionel in it. Okay, let's Rivali's Gale up to the roof if we can. Oh, Blood Moon. This would be a really good time to give up on going through the castle, and where was it we would warp to? Oh, screw it. No, I'm not leaving this place. We're inside. We're inside, so let's just go for it. As a heads up, Ganon's castle is also a lot easier once you've done the Goron area, but we've not done that yet, so screw it. Northwest, right. I'm thinking this area up top here might be where we are supposed to be. Can I take down this Guardian? That's the question. Can I get out of the way of your blast by hiding here? Yes. Let's sneak in, get a nice charged chop. And hide back here. Haha, we can get rid of you. If we hide back here, we can escape your blasts. Occasionally you do more than one blast, so I need to be cautious of that. Okay, still took a big hit there. Ooh. Come on. Screw it. Let's get those extra hearts. Hide back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, oh, we got it. Okay. Come on, please get enough materials while we're here to remake our shield and to start making some armor. That would be very, very helpful. Oh, okay. You're not a Guardian. This is okay. Oh, we found the place. This is Princess Zelda's room. Okay. We are in the right place to get this memory. Oh, weird momentary freeze there on my capture.
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
We can't take an Edge of Duality. Is there something we can get rid of for it? That's a standard Guardian Spear. We can drop that. Okay, so this is super interesting. I wrote an article about this particular diary we're about to read. This is Princess Zelda's diary. And basically... Oh, it's playing Zelda's, is it Zelda's Lullaby? Yeah, that's Zelda's Lullaby. This diary talks about why Link the canonical reason for Link not speaking in a Zelda game that has voice acting, and I think it's really interesting. After meeting with the champions, I left to research the ancient technology, but nothing of note came of my research. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relics so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. But turning over these thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night. P.S. Tomorrow my father is assigning him as my appointed knight. I set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to Divine Beast Var Redania. I still recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long, I grew anxious and weary. It is the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still not a word passes his lips. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild, guessing at what he is thinking but will not say. What does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? Then, I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's royal family, yet unable to use sealing magic. He must despise me. I said something awful to him today. My research was going nowhere, I was feeling depressed, and I told him repeatedly not to accompany me. But he did anyway, as he always does, and so I yelled at him without restraint. And this is one of those memories that we came across. It's the one where she talks about not needing anyone to protect her and shouting at us for, like, you know, I can make my own decisions, why did you come? He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me more agitated than I was before. I'm unsure how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more so than ever. He saved me. Without a thought for his own life, he protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. I believe this is her talking about the memory that we found out in the desert. Though I've been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn, still he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow I shall apologise for all that has transpired between us. And then, I will try talking to him. To Link. It's worth a shot. Bit by bit I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden. A feeling I know all too well. For him it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who'd never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems, I failed to see his. I wished to talk to him more and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I too will be able to bare my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. Father scolded me again today. He told me I am to have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus instead on training that will help me to awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I couldn't even speak. I've been training since I was a child, and yet... Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. In losing her, I lost not just a mother, but a teacher. Mother used to smile and tell me, "Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything." But she was wrong. No matter how I try or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train, but this too will end in failure. Such is my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, haloed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my power was awoken? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I'm sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. I turned 17 today. That means this is the day I'll finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we will set out for Mount Lanayru. The other champions will accompany us there. And then this is obviously the memory that we found at the bottom of Mount Lanayru. I have not seen my father since he scolded me. Things are too strained now. I will meet with him when I return. Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I'm filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful's about to happen. And obviously she never got a chance to go back and speak to her father, because as soon as we got to the base of Mount Lanayru, that's when Ganon struck. So yeah, I really like the idea that they acknowledge Link's non-verbalness, and they have a logic for it, and the reasoning is, hey, he really struggles with the burden placed upon him, and as a result, he just kind of went non-verbal as a response, and I really like that. I really like the idea of the hero of this series sometimes struggling so much with the things affecting him that he ends up going non-verbal, and that's okay, and that doesn't invalidate his ability to be the hero. I wrote about it, I think, a bit more eloquently when I wrote a thing on Let's Play Video Games about it, but yeah, I really like that they address him as a canon character that is sometimes just a bit too stressed out by everything and goes non-verbal. And as someone who sometimes struggles with, just occasionally struggles with being verbal and sometimes, you know, doesn't verbalize things well. Also, I'm switching my outfit because I think that looks better. Sorry, yeah, there we go. It feels really nice to have a canon protagonist of a video game who's non-verbal. Are there multiple ways out of here? No, it's going to be this one that's being overlooked by the thing. The memory. There's our memory spot. Ah, there we go. Oh, we got there. We got to the memory that was in Hyrule Castle with a broken, a broken ancient shield, and without all of the powers from the story dungeons. We did it.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more, when will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can. I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing. Nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
So, yeah, that's going to be really disheartening for Zelda that she knows she's good at something. She is actively skilled at, like, research and using that research tech to basically, like, you know, to make things better. She knows what she's doing in terms of, like, I can actively help the war effort by using my research and my science, and it's like, nope, focus on that thing that you have been trying your whole life to do and still can't do right. Focus on that thing that you are no good at, that you feel like a failure for trying to do, rather than the things that you are passionate about, that you are skilled in. And that must be really hard to deal with. Let's read her research journal. Today I met with Emperor of the Sheikah tribe and began my research into the ancient technology in earnest. Impa introduced me to Pura and Robbie, the other respected members of her tribe. Tomorrow I embark on an excavation with them. We hope to find ancient tech with which to operate the guidance stones. Today we uncovered some ancient technology that we believe may have the power to control the guidance stone. It is a rectangular object small enough to be held in my two hands. Sheikah text is featured prominently on it. It is made of an unknown material, but we believe it is the same as the shrines scattered across each region. Impa proposed that I hold on to it for now. I hope that it leads to some new developments in our research. The stone relic we discovered has been named. We are calling it the Sheikah Slate. We have not found any mention of a name for this object in the records we have unearthed so far. Nevertheless, Pura insisted that we call it the Sheikah Slate, as the relic is a slate made by the Sheikah tribe. Feels a bit on the nose to me, but it was not a fight I could win. We did it. We are finally able to restore some functionality to the Sheikah Slate. We've discovered that this stone slate is capable of producing images, perfect likenesses of the things you pointed at. Unlike normal pictures drawn by hand, this requires no artist to capture anything in perfect detail. I deeply admire the accomplishments of Sheikah technology. Still, I know there is more to learn. There must be. So I really like that they're acknowledging that this is, like, tech that when they found it was like, hey, this is basically medieval society and we suddenly have cameras. And we basically have an iPad. We believe that the Sheikah Slate may have a function that will allow it to control the guidance stone. We must continue our research, and quickly. We have started training the champions who will pilot the divine beasts. It may sound rude that I found this unexpected, but Mifa mastered the controls with surprising ease. Daruk struggled at first, but eventually got the hang of it. Urbosa and Rivali both managed just fine as well. I can finally see the light of hope in our fight against the rising calamity. Robbie has restored mobility to many of the Guardians we've excavated. But we have still yet to find all the Guardians. Records mention a greater number of them, and even other types. They're said to be stored in 5 giant columns that rest beneath Hyrule. The thing is, no matter how I search beneath the castle, I can't seem to locate these columns. They must be buried deep. They were perhaps designed to sense the appearance of Calamity Ganon, and only activate upon his return? Countless ancient structures are being discovered across Hyrule, but all attempts to enter them have failed. Records indicate that the facilities are designed to train the hero who's fated to combat the calamity. But the crucial activation mechanism remains a mystery. Is the Sheikah Slate the key to activating them? That is Pura's theory, and I concur, and yet my experiments so far have been fruitless. Still, we must exhaustively investigate all means of opposing the calamity. We must not give up, no matter what. I spoke with Pura about the Shrine of Resurrection we discovered earlier. As we speculated, this particular shrine is in fact a medical facility with the power to heal. It also has a long-term stasis function that can be activated and maintained until healing is complete. In the war against the calamity 10,000 years ago, were the injuries so great as to necessitate such a facility? If so, I will remain uneasy until we've made all adjustments necessary to restore it to full working order. I can only pray that even if Calamity Ganon returns, our battle will not require the Shrine of Resurrection's power. So yeah, Princess Zelda was, like, seriously into doing, like, good quality research. While we're in here, actually, while we're in Ganon's Keep, whereabouts are we? We're here. I might be able to... Let's have a look. Where do I want to get to? I might be able to go get a very iconic Legend of Zelda item while I'm here. Whereabouts are we? If I... Okay, I'm currently... I think this is where I need to go. Basically, I'm looking for some docks, which I believe are somewhere around... let's have a look. Oh, okay, this is the docks. I think there's an entrance. Oh. Oh god. I'm gonna get hit with a blast. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with this because I should have enough time to destroy you. Okay, is that all the parts? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna make this episode run a little bit long, because while I'm here, I do want to try and get this, this very iconic Zelda item. I need to find my way down, basically, into the dungeons? I need to find my way into the dungeons. Yes, this is the entrance to the dungeons. We can use Cryonis on the ice here to open this gate. I need to work out what the way into here is. Just gonna jump through that. Oh. I need a shield, because I don't have a shield right now, do I? Oh, I really don't have much in the way of healing items. Can I do anything to heal up a bunch right now? Apple pie, you'll do. Oh no, I let you loose. I think because we're underneath the castle, we're underneath all these guardians, I think in this area we just sort of seemingly are consistently, consistently powered up in terms of our Master Sword. That's a really good spear. I want that really good spear. Drop the Gerudo Spear, take the Dragonbone Moblin Spear instead. How do I get to... There's a specific interior room I need to get to. It's... this way? Oh, okay. This is what we need. Come on. We need to fight this fucker. Can I fight you with lightning? Yes, I can. Hooray. Okay, I don't have any more of those lightning attacks. Okay. Can I wait you out until I have, Oh god, I have so few arrows. Do I have any arrows? I maybe... Oh no, I have 5. Come on, let me get your eye. Oh. You gonna throw your jaw at me? Can I climb you, perhaps? Oh god, I forgot how much damage these things do. Basically, this is a, what was it, a Hinox, but the skeletal version. Screw it, I'm just gonna have to eat all of these resources that I've gathered. Get inside of me, food. That'll do. You're on the ground. Get the eyeball, get the eyeball. Come on, try and butt stop me. Butt stomp me. Come on, butt stomp. Aha! It doesn't have the stability to keep itself together when it stomps. Aha, there we go. There we go. Now there's a bunch of really good weapons in here. Hinox tooth. It's a... Oh. I have too many weapons. Too many good weapons. What do I want to take? I can get rid of... Oh, for some reason I thought that had 60 damage. Yeah, get rid of that spear. Let's take the Great Thunderblade. I want to take the Royal Halberd as well. Yeah, gonna screw that and take the Great Halberd. That'll do. And before I open this chest, let's have a read of this. Test of the Royal Guard. Strike down the giant foe to become recognized as a Knight of the Kingdom. What's our reward for becoming a Knight of the Kingdom? It's a Hylian shield, a shield passed down through the Hyrulean royal family, along with the legend of the hero who wielded it. Its defensive capabilities and durability outshine all other shields. So there we go. That is a thing that was worth getting while we were here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave the castle. And I'm going to see what we have enough materials to build. Because we've definitely got enough rupees and materials to build a new ancient shield. I hope we've got enough to make at least one piece of the anti-guardian armor as well. That'd be useful. I'd like to make the chest piece and the legs. The helmet is useful if you are actually trying to like get the set bonus and reduce damage as much as possible. I don't like how the head... I don't like the helmet of the anti-guardian armor, so I tend to forego some of the benefits of having a full set in order to... just in order to look a bit cooler, but I will definitely purchase the whole set. Right. Let's warp to the lab and see what we can afford. We didn't get all 3 of those memories today, but I feel like we made progress. We got a new memory, we got the Hylian shield, we did a bunch of stuff, we got a bunch of resources. We're going to hopefully end this episode with more anti-guardian tech than we started it with. So we're all good. Right. Hello. Welcome. Let's get an ancient shield. That's easy enough. No room in inventory. We've got to get rid of a shield. Okay, screw the radiant shield. There we go. I would like an ancient shield, please. Yes. And I would like... oh, I need 2,000 rupees and I need a few more ancient gears. I can't quite do this yet. Okay, well, you know, we're not far off being able to craft that armor. Like, what I might do with a future episode, maybe even tomorrow's, is go back to Hyrule Castle and just fight Guardians for a while to grind materials. Okay. There we go, you're dead. See, we're already crafting more materials. We have totally got this. So I'm going to end the episode by going back to our home, having a nice sleep in bed, because my goodness, we used up all of our health-based resources doing that. And we will, tomorrow we will either get some more memories, or we might go back to Hyrule Castle. We'll progress along a similar pathway to today's episode, and then soon we'll go and do the Gorons. We might do some side quests. There's a bunch of stuff for us to do. After I finish recording this episode, my vague plan for today is I'm currently recording... me and my housemates who record a podcast called the Crystal Clodcast. I don't know why I put the emphasis on Crystal. The Crystal Clodcast, a Steven Universe podcast we do, where like every week we watch and discuss 5 episodes of Steven Universe, with like, here's all the things we know about future episodes that are interesting when rewatching the show. We are currently recording like 3 episodes of that back-to-back over 3 days, so today will be my second day of back-to-back Clodcasts. There we go. Oh, Blood Moon. Oh no.
The Blood Moon rises once.
We missed our chance to be at that shrine at the Blood Moon, but it's fine. We're aware of it. We can work towards that. Also, I just want to check. No, standing up here does not make the yellow flower run away and become a white flower that... Did that say take while we were up there? No, it said sleep. There we go. And with that, we'll leave this episode here for today, probably. Actually, I might put the Hylian shield up here for now, because the Hylian shield is what I'm going to want to run into my fight with Ganon with, and while we can get more of them, like, this is not the only Hylian shield, and we can repair or replace them, I want to have a Hylian shield on standby ready for when we go fight Ganon, so I'm going to pop that one there for now, equip that, and onward we go. Thank you very much for watching another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you're enjoying. Thank you very much. Bye.